right, it's Mark again. Today we got another Scotch Sunday. And this time we're going to do one that I cannot find much information on. I found this in the store. This is Tomatin Dualchas, and that is the correct pronunciation. Scott Fraser, who is the regional sales rep, I actually met him when he came to our local. And yes, this is pronounced Dualchas. And this is a no-age statement. This is the cheapest single malt Scotch I've ever seen. It's like 30 bucks. So this is very inexpensive. So I don't have extremely high hopes, but anyway, for 30 bucks, yeah. Rather have this than Johnny Walker Red, I can guarantee it. But, okay. So this is a Highland single malt, and this is no age statement. This is 40 ABV, so low ABV. That's part of the reason it's probably so inexpensive. This is made in bourbon and virgin oak casks. The virgin oak is at least 4 years old, from what I've found, and the bourbon casks are between 6 and 8 years. So I've had some Tomatin before. I've had the port cask finish, which I really liked. I've actually tried, I think, their whole line, like a 30, a 36. I've tried, I think they have 18, maybe, or something in the early 20s. But anyway, I've only have a couple of their. But anyway, this one is 43% ABV. And what else? There's not much on here, and it doesn't come with a box either. I don't think it did. It probably did. Anyway, I don't know. But so the distillery was founded in 1897, and it later bankrupted in 1906, and it was reopened in 1909, and they stayed in production, and I think until the 1970s, or they had very low production until low production until the 1970s. They bankrupted again in 1980. And then in 86, they were bought by a Japanese company, and they're the only fully Japanese-owned distillery in Scotland. I should say they were the first completely Japanese-owned distillery in Scotland. The elevation is very high. They're like 1,000 feet. Their distillery is like 1,000 feet above sea level, and the temperature stays pretty low in the 30s a lot of the time. Or no, that's not right. No, never mind. They have very high elevation. They're 1,000 feet, like 1,000 feet above sea level, and so the temperature kind of affects the way that the flavor of the Scotch. Let's see. Oh, Tomatin Dualchas in Gaelic means cultural heritage, and this Dualchas was voted on by everyone who worked in the warehouse, got together and kind of voted and made, and this is what they came up with as their Scotch. What else can I tell you? Anyway, I think that's pretty much everything I can think of. Where's my clipboard? So you can see the color, lighter color. There's nothing I can read to you on the bottle. Nope. Other time in bourbon barrels and virgin oak casks brings a light sweetness to our single malt, which boasts aromas of vanilla, marshmallow, and pineapple and lemons. That sounds delicious. Okay, so what do y'all think? A $30 single malt whiskey. I do smell bananas. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, so this is Dualchas. Very light colored. Let's see what we got. Yeah, bananas. A lot of fruit. Bananas. Citrus. Just close my eyes, see what I get. Bananas and citrus, some honey. That's all I'm smelling. There's definitely a lot of fruit in there though, like pears. I'm not getting much spice or oak, which I would think virgin oak I'd get a lot of oak, but I'm not really getting that. It does smell really good. I'm kind of impressed for a $30 bottle. What else? Maybe a little bit of vanilla in there. But yeah, vanilla, honey, pears, citrus, bananas, yeah. But no wood. I'm not really getting much else. So let's see what we got on them. It is a little peppery, which I would expect for such a young whiskey. Getting darker fruit on the taste. Some apricots, but really the darker kind of fruit in there, like like berries. I'm getting some berries. I'm still not getting any oak and I'm not getting any vanilla either. Let's see if this. Give it another roll. See if I get anything different this time. Some lemon. I guess I said citrus. I'll refine that to make it more specific. It's lemon is what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm not really getting apples. I'm getting more of pears and citrus. Okay, and some, citrus being lemon, maybe apricots. Not much honey on the taste. There's honey on the nose, but not much on the palate. Yeah, definitely some darker fruit, apricots, pears. Getting a little bit of vanilla, but really not as much as I would have thought. But it is only probably 8 years in there. But okay, so my grading is kind of, a lot of times it depends on expectations and price. And I mean, this is a $30 bottle of single malt Scotch. I've had Scotch that's 4 times the price that wasn't as good as this. I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is great, but for 30 bucks, yeah, buy it. And I will go with, it's better than average for sure. I'll go with 6. I don't know, maybe 7. 6 or 7. Kind of like 6.5. So kind of like in between those two. But gosh, for a $30 bottle, you can't go wrong. But I can't find a lot of information on it because on the website it's not even listed. So I don't know if it's something that's that they're not making anymore. So maybe what's on the shelves is all there is. I don't know. But if you can find it for 30 bucks, Yeah, this is a good deal. See you next time.